one thing I do know is that you'll hear about the pre-screening packet. You can only do that once. You can't do that 3 times. So you can only do that once. Other questions? And if you're raising your hand and I'm not calling on you, I'm not willfully ignoring you, I'm just not seeing you, so feel free to just shout it out. Yeah. Where can we find the podcast? So webcast.berkeley.edu. It should be there. And then also if you go to iTunes U under Berkeley, kind of click around till you get to UC Berkeley and then Psychology and Psychology 130. I think you should see it there. I don't know how quickly this will be a good test for us because they should theoretically be recording this right now, and it should be posted pretty quickly, I guess, by the end of the day. I don't know how quickly they do get posted. Other questions? Yes. So she's saying, what if you're waitlisted for one of the sections that does have seats available? Well, I would say that is somewhat a good news story for you. Now, if you're on a waitlist for an open section, that is going to increase the chance that you're going to get in. But if you're a sophomore electrical engineering student, you might get bumped for a senior psychology major. But are you a psychology major? You declared like yesterday. So maybe, they do, are you a junior, third year? Do they call yourself a junior anymore? Is it all third year, second year? Sorry if I'm not using the right term. So you might, still have a shot because you're a psychology major and you're on an open section waitlist. Yeah. Right. So she's saying when you go on Fairfax and see the class, there's a link, click here for your books. How convenient. Super. And then you can see our 2 books. And then there's something else that I think it says the bookstore recommend. I have no idea what those are. The bookstore might be recommending them, as a way of putting a little bit more money in their pocket. So I don't endorse those. I don't know what they're. Maybe they'd be perfectly interesting books, and if you want to, get them. But I don't recommend them. I don't even know what they are. Yeah. No, you don't need to bring your books to class. Yeah. If you want to, you can. Again, one advantage of this is that you can just pull out, whatever chapter. So if it's helpful for you to, kind of refer to something in the book and then write, as I'm talking about it, then that's one advantage of this loose leaf version, because you can do that. Or it's a little bit more difficult to schlep around a big fat book. Yes. I will let you know. Will I let you know when the books are available at the library? Yes, I will let you know that. I will be contacting the publisher today again, asking for them to send me more copies. All right, let's do a demonstration in class here, and then we'll have the RPP folks. Emma will be in here. So I do this demonstration a lot, and so therefore it may not be something that is all that surprising or new to people because I have done it a lot of times. But I still like it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to switch to poetry. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is read this poem to yourself. It's actually a 2-page poem, so here's the second part of it. So this is a poem I forgot to give credit to Lord Byron. Are there any English majors in here who would recognize this or read it before? Any aspiring poet? Anybody have any idea why I would demonstrate something in class with a poem? Anybody have thoughts about what Lord Byron might be talking about in this poem here? Sorrow, gloom, not found in the tomb. I'll go back up here. Not in the earth. You can search the sky. Anybody have any ideas about what? Way back in the back. There are seats way up there. Yes. So, a shadow. Excellent. Okay. Not though exactly what I don't think he was looking for. Yes, right in the front. She said the guess was the letter I, which doesn't sound very heady, does it? But she's actually correct. This poem is talking about the letter I. I'll let you read it again. Okay. Get it? Now you get it now. Right? It sounds like shadow. It sounds like death or grief or the soul, but no, it's the letter I. The letter I. How did I miss that? Okay. What about here's another one. What is this one? The letter E, almost everyone I said, came up with that right away. It just popped right out at you. Now, why did that happen? Because you just read that other poem where you were thinking deep thoughts and really, thinking, what? Man, this class is deeper than I thought. And then she says the letter I, the letter I, and so then all of a sudden you're not thinking deep thoughts at all. I mean, that's still pretty profound, right? The beginning of eternity, the end of time and space, what is that? But it's the letter E, and it jumped right out at you because I had kind of set you up, didn't I, with the first poem. Once you said the letter I, and you reread it, and you saw it was suspended in air, isn't that clever? Right there in the middle of the word air, I. And so I kind of set you up to see the letter E here. I kind of primed you. It's classic psychological experiment priming, where you give people kind of a sense of something, and then they see things differently. Now, why am I doing a poetry priming experiment here with you as a demonstration? I do it for this reason, to illustrate this, that we all come into this class with interest and experience with mental illness. We want to be psychologists. We think crazy people are fascinating. We want to learn more. Or my uncle has schizophrenia. We all come in here with different reasons and different notions about mental illness. We have our own ideas about what causes it. Well, something's wrong with the brain, or their family was screwed up, or somebody didn't pray enough. So we all have these different ideas about mental illness. And the reason I use this demonstration is just to challenge you to try to, as best you can, recognize that you have these ideas and beliefs and knowledge about mental illness. But take that and just set it beside you so that you can be open to learning some new things, maybe challenging some of the beliefs and the knowledge that you have about mental illness, about what causes mental illness. Maybe be open to the idea that being dependent upon alcohol is not a weakness of character, or that having an episode of depression is not just something you should be able to just get over and shake off. So we all have our ideas, or preconceived ideas about what mental illness is and what causes it and how best to treat it. Well, we shouldn't tell anybody about it. We've got to keep it within our family. Or we should let everybody know about it because that's going to reduce stigma. Let's just be aware of the ideas, the knowledge that you have when you come in here. We all have it. And just be willing to kind of gently set it aside, not discard it, just so that you can be open to the possibility, so that you don't miss something like the letter I or the letter E, as we take this journey throughout the course of the semester over a number of different disorders, some of which you've heard about before, some of which you have no inkling about what a narcissistic personality disorder might be. And I think I've heard about schizophrenia, I know what drug dependency is, but I'm not really sure now what autism spectrum disorder is, because the DSM-5 changed it all up. So I do this demonstration just to illustrate that we need to keep kind of open to the ideas of what we're going to learn in this class, so that at the end of the semester, maybe you will be able to incorporate some of those ideas you had beforehand, but expand it, and come up with a different way of viewing what we know about mental illness. And if there's one thing that I would hope you would leave this class with, is at the heart of every disorder that we're talking about is a person. We're talking about real people and real lives, people who have these disorders. So I'm not going to use terms like schizophrenics or depressives or manic depressives or addicts. I'm going to talk about people who have schizophrenia or people who have bipolar disorder, because at the heart of every disorder that we're talking about is an actual person. I never want us to lose sight of that, because these are people whose lives have been impacted by disorder. It's not all gloom and doom. Just because you have a mental disorder doesn't mean your life is over, but yet there are still people, some who suffer, some who are courageous, some who overcome, and some who live daily with symptoms interrupting what they'd like to do in their daily lives. And that's what we don't want to lose sight of, the fact that there are people at the heart of all these disorders. All right, excellently on cue, Emma is here to talk about RPP. Come on up. And we've already had one question that you may already address, which is, if you're in multiple psychology classes, what do you do?
Okay, sure. Hey guys, can you hear me in the back? Just nod if you can, so I know not to talk louder. Thanks. My name is Emma, and I'm the Research Participation Pool Coordinator. I'm also a grad student here at UC Berkeley. Just by a show of hands, how many of you have done RPP at some point in the past? Okay, wow. That's the majority of the class. Some of you may be new to the system. I'll be going over the basics with you today, but if you are new, I'll be pointing you to some information that will help orient you to the system. But basically, if you are new to RPP, you may not know this. A small part of your grade this semester is going to come from direct participation in studies being run here on campus. And these are studies that are run both in the labs in Pullman Hall and online. And the way that it works is that you'll sign up to participate in studies, and we hope that by doing this, you'll gain some firsthand familiarity with the types of research methods used in psychology. Obviously, you're also helping out the experimenters with their research when you sign up for their studies. And it's also meant to give you some broad familiarity with the types of topics being studied here on campus as well, in case you're interested in getting involved in research at some point in the future. That'll give you a sense for what people are studying. So I'm going to be going over all the basics pretty quickly today. So if you're new to RPP, what you'll want to do is go to our website. I believe there's a link to our website on your syllabus, and download a document there attached to the link that says important information for students, because this document will walk you through step by step how to set up an account, how to sign up for studies, all the stuff that I won't have time to cover in detail today. So make sure you read that document if you're new to RPP. If you're returning to RPP, also important to go to the website, because it has all the important dates and deadlines that are new to this semester. But the basics for this class is that you have to earn 3 RPP credits by the end of the semester. And one easy way to earn that first credit is by completing something called the pre-screening survey. And the pre-screening survey is an online survey, so you can complete it from wherever, and you can link to it from our homepage. It's up right now, but it's only up for the first week or so classes. So it's up right now. It'll come down on September 9th, which is not this coming Monday, but the Monday afterwards. And if you complete the pre-screening survey, you'll be asked to just answer a series of questions about yourself, your personality, your background, your beliefs, and researchers will use this information to potentially invite you to participate in studies later on in the semester. It's not required, so don't worry if you don't complete it. You'll still be able to participate in RPP, but it is an option for you, and it takes about an hour to complete, and you'll earn 1 credit for completing it. If you do choose to complete the pre-screening, don't worry if your credit doesn't show up immediately. It takes about a week for your credit to appear after you complete the pre-screening. That's totally normal. And also, if you're enrolled in more than one psychology class that requires RPP, you can only complete the pre-screening once for one class. You have to choose one. So that will be up until the 9th at noon. On the very next day, Tuesday the 10th, that's when researchers will start posting studies to a site called Experometrics, which is our online site for managing study signups. And what you'll see there is a short description of each study, along with the number of credits that it's worth, so that you can pick and choose the studies that most interest you to participate in. And if you don't see a study that interests you up there, like the first week of classes, don't worry about it. There will be a lot of other studies posted later on in the semester. That said, I would encourage you to space out your RPP credits so you're not trying to earn all of them or most of them in the last week of classes, because it is relatively more difficult to find open studies if you wait until the very end of the semester than if you look for them throughout the semester. And to facilitate you being able to meet that requirement, we are having what's called a phase 1 requirement this semester, which means you have to earn 1 of your 3 credits midway through the semester. I believe it is October 22nd, no later than October 22nd. But if you complete the pre-screening, you already have that phase 1 requirement out of the way with this first week of class. And then the last important deadline, December 5th, is the day before the last day of classes. That's the deadline you need to earn all 3 RPP credits by. And I know I'm throwing a lot of dates and deadlines at you. This won't be the only reminder that you get. I'll be sending reminders to you guys throughout the semester of these deadlines, and they're also up on our website. For those of you who are new to RPP or just might need the refresher, I want to make sure you're aware of a couple of our policies. One of them is that researchers cannot penalize you for not showing up to an experiment. So if you do incur a penalty for a no-show, it's unlikely to happen, but if it does happen, email me at rpp@berkeley.edu, and I'll make sure that that's lifted for you. But just as a courtesy to the researchers running the studies, if you know you can't make a study ahead of time, cancel online and free that spot up for somebody else who might want to participate. Also, you have to be 18 years of age or older to participate in RPP. So if you're under 18 now and you're going to be under 18 for the duration of the semester, you'll need to complete an alternative assignment, and that just it varies somewhat from class to class, so talk to your instructor about what it is for this class. And you can also complete that alternative if you don't feel comfortable participating in studies, or if you rather not for whatever reason. But I think most people choose to participate in studies and find some of them to be fun. Let's see. Oh, also online studies are worth half a credit for an hour-long study, and studies that you come into the lab to complete are worth 1 credit for an hour-long study. So you can see it's just slightly incentivized to get you to get more credit if you come into the lab, because we know it takes more time and effort on your part to do that. I think your instructor mentioned that somebody had a question about what if I'm enrolled in multiple RPP classes. If you're enrolled in more than one class that requires RPP, you'll need to complete, for example, that's a 3 credit requirement, 3 credits for that class and another 3 credits for this class. So you can't assign any one given credit you earn to more than one class. You do have to choose one class or the other for it to go to. Do you guys have other questions? That was a good question. Credits don't roll over to the next semester, so you can't bank a whole lot of credits this semester and have them carry over. Sorry. Any other questions? Sure, it's called Experometrics, and you can link to it by going to the website that's on your syllabus. If you click on that, there'll be kind of at the top of the page a bar that reads Experometrics, RPP, that kind of thing. You can just click on one that says Experometrics. It'll take you there.
That's the link right there on the slides if you download them.
Yeah, and I just want to encourage you guys, as you're going through and participating in studies, if you have questions for the experimenters, you just want more information, please don't be shy about asking them your question. They're happy to talk about their research. Most researchers love to. So please don't be shy. Thanks, guys.
All right, now, wait a minute. Hold it, people. I'm still talking. Now, it is 1:57, and our class goes until 2. I'm actually done, but I'm just illustrating for you that I will keep talking up until 2. Now, you can still feel free to get up, particularly if you have a class that's, all the way on the other side of campus, that's fine, but I will not respond well to stopping when you start shuffling and getting up. I am completely comfortable with continuing to talk amidst the noise. And so I always have lots of stuff that I want to cram in, so I'll keep going right up until 2 o'clock. And I could probably keep telling you that I'm going to keep going up until 2 o'clock, until it's actually 2 o'clock today, but I won't do that. You can go. So I'll see you guys next Tuesday.